In the shadowed alleys of Gotham City, where darkness breeds both heroes and villains, there exists a piece of comic book history, an artifact that laid the foundations for a legacy that would span generations. Today, we delve into the enigmatic world of Batman, the Caped Crusader, and his timeless adversaries. Welcome to a review of Batman #1, a pivotal issue from the golden age of comics, where the ink was as dark as the mysteries that lurked within. But first, let's take a step back in time to the year 1940. Batman had emerged as a beacon of justice, initially appearing in the pages of Detective Comics. In the following year, the Dark Knight made his mark with his very own title, Batman #1. It's a distant era, where the ink was blacker, the stories grittier, and the pages denser. The early golden age of comics saw Batman as a character far removed from the modern interpretation we know today. In this first issue, he is joined by his kid sidekick, the Boy Wonder. In the time between Batman's debut in Detective Comics #27 and his premiere comic, he had brought on Robin as his crime-fighting partner. Though the partner was young, he also shared an origin of tragedy with the Dark Knight. But it's in these pages that the foundation is laid for Batman's iconic origin story and the emergence of his arch-nemesis, the Joker. 15 years earlier, a dark and tragic event unfolded. Thomas and Martha Wayne, the parents of a young Bruce Wayne, met a brutal end in a robbery. There's no iconic pearls dropping in this depiction, just stark, unfiltered tragedy. In the wake of their murder, a solemn vow was made, and from their deaths emerged the determination that would shape Batman. In this timeless issue, the narrative dives even deeper, revealing the simplicity of Batman's origin, a tale unadorned by the layers of complexity we've come to expect in modern retellings. This early glimpse into the transformation of Bruce Wayne into the vigilante known as Batman is stark and straightforward. 15 years earlier, in a city devoid of the theatrics we've grown accustomed to, Thomas and Martha Wayne met a grim fate. In this telling, there are no pearls cascading onto the pavement, no movie theater backdrop, just a heart-wrenching depiction of a cold and senseless act. In the wake of this tragedy, a young Bruce Wayne makes a solemn promise, vowing to avenge his parents' death and to confront the darkness that plagues his city. Unlike the future films and extensive character arcs that would flesh out his backstory, this early tale of Bruce's transformation into Batman is uncomplicated. It's a one-page journey, a snapshot of a relentless pursuit of knowledge, strength, and builds his physical prowess. And then, the turning point, the catalyst that would define Batman's persona. A bat, a creature of the night, intrudes through an open window, serving as the spark of inspiration. It's an elegantly simple portrayal of how the Batman was born. In this issue, there are no grand revelations, no complex psychological exploration, just a straightforward transformation of a grieving son into a vigilante, driven by his vow to rid Gotham City of its darkest elements. In a world where modern interpretations have delved into the intricate layers of Bruce Wayne's psyche and the complexities of his transformation into Batman, this early portrayal remains concise, almost minimalist. It serves as a stark reminder that simplicity can be just as impactful. And then there's the Joker. In this issue, the Joker steps into the spotlight with not one but two tales. In the first, he orchestrates a twisted spectacle, hijacking radio waves and foretelling his sinister plans to the world. His victims fall one by one, shrouded in a macabre dance of death. Batman and Robin are left in a relentless pursuit, as they grapple with the very embodiment of chaos, while the Clown Prince of Crime leaves an indelible mark in the Golden Age. His crimes are relentless, his cunning unmatched, and his laugh haunting. Batman's struggle to contain this whirlwind of madness paints a chilling portrait of a city on the brink. What stands out in these early stories is Batman's unyielding resolve against lethal force. He refrains from taking lives, even as the Joker's body count continues to rise. It's a glimpse into the moral code that would define the Dark Knight for generations to come. The Joker's first appearance is a testament to the enduring genius of this initial creative team. His audacity knows no bounds, as he not only announces the theft of precious jewels, but also the exact time of his victims' deaths. The police, despite providing ample protection, are powerless to prevent the inevitable. In the face of this relentless reign of terror, it falls upon Batman and Robin to rise to the occasion. The Joker's acts propelled the dynamic duo into action, forcing them to confront a villain of unparalleled madness. Batman's struggle to contain this whirlwind of chaos underscores the profound nature of their rivalry. One of the most iconic elements introduced in this tale is the haunting rictus grin left on the faces of the Joker's victims. This grotesque and distorted image, now synonymous with the character, serves as a chilling subversion of a symbol of joy. Bob Kane's artwork captures the horror of these tortured faces in a way that leaves an indelible mark on the reader. What's fascinating about this portrayal is that the Joker's crimes are not mere displays of hubris, but rather inevitable outcomes. He embodies the chaos that stands against everything Batman represents, the very randomness that led to the tragic deaths of Thomas and Martha Wayne. This early encounter with the Joker lays the groundwork for a rivalry that would define Batman's existence. The Joker, chaos incarnate, stands as a force that exists beyond reason, logic, and even the detective work for which Batman is known. At the end of this story, the Joker is imprisoned but promises that they can't keep him locked up, and that he will have the last laugh. The journey through Batman #1 is far from over. The creators of Batman #1 must have recognized the magnetic pull of the Joker's character, for they granted him not one but two stories in the Dark Knight's inaugural issue. The Joker Returns, a follow-up to his debut, further solidifies his status as Batman's archenemy. The very fact that the Joker returns so soon suggests the creators' confidence in this character's potential. They understood the captivating essence of the clown, Prince of Crime, and in The Joker Returns, they continue to explore the twisted depths of his malevolence. In this sinister sequel, the Joker escapes from prison, unleashing a renewed reign of terror on Gotham. His crimes are no less audacious than before, as he continues to announce his malicious intentions through intercepted radio signals. The police's inability to apprehend him further magnifies the threat he poses. As Commissioner Gordon and Bruce Wayne strategize to capture the Joker, a new element enters the equation, the Fire Ruby, set as bait to lure the Joker into their trap. This addition to the narrative highlights the Joker's ever-evolving methods, demonstrating his adaptability as a criminal mastermind. However, what sets The Joker Returns apart is its exploration of the Joker's propensity for violence. He responds to the trap with brutal force, leaving a trail of police officers' lives extinguished in his wake. The Joker's unpredictability is on full display, challenging even Batman's ability to contain him. The climax of the story unfolds in a final showdown between Batman and the Joker. A chaotic struggle ensues, resulting in the Joker inadvertently impaling himself with his own knife. It's a moment of grim irony that leaves the Joker seemingly lifeless. Yet, just as it appears the Joker's reign of terror has ended, an ambulance arrives on the scene. A medic declares, "This man, he isn't dead, he's still alive, and he's going to live." This shocking revelation suggests that the Joker's malevolence will endure, leaving Batman to confront a foe who seems impossible to vanquish. The Joker Returns is a story that underscores the relentless nature of Batman's struggle against the Joker. It delves into the character's dark complexity, showcasing his genius for chemistry and his penchant for violence. The accidental nature of the Joker's apparent demise adds a layer of grim irony to their ongoing conflict. The artwork shines in this tale, capturing the sinister horror of the Joker's actions and the chilling realization of his laugh as he seemingly meets his end. Bill Finger's script masterfully delves into the character's psyche, solidifying the Joker's status as the Dark Knight's greatest adversary.
Thank you for joining me in this exploration of Batman #1. I must apologize for not covering Catwoman's origin this time, but I'm excited to announce that in the next video, we'll be unraveling the enigmatic origins of this iconic character. I invite you to bat-scribe and hit that bat-like button to let YouTube know that you want more of these stories. And speaking of iconic moments, this comic is a treasure trove of Joker scenes that have left their mark on Batman films. Which ones caught your attention the most? Let me know in the comments. Stay tuned for more thrilling adventures from the world of the Dark Knight. Until next time, Gotham awaits.